team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
So Memphis will get the first possession. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession. Morant against Harden. Morant outside. And the pass to Adams. And the layup is good.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
Another shot. There's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, it's such a simple yet effective move. Embiid executing the pump fake.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Now here's Morant. Outside, Bane fires the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. Embiid with a screen on Morant. And here's Harden for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Well, if you poll players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They need this. And the rejection by Jackson. From deep. The long distance 3 is buried. Bane's got 13. The 76ers have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Here's Harden and the jam by Harden.
Athletic move by Harden. Okay, I see you throwing it down on top of the defense.
It's Morant with the drive.
John Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets. The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Here's Harden on the wing. 3-pointer. He can't hit that time. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Bane against Maxey. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bane. He's got 15.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
1:32 left here in the first quarter. Here's Morant, and Morant throws it down.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Harden against Morant. Outside, Bane. 59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Bane's got 18 points in the game. Harden against Morant. Harden, that's good.
Just an absolute master at creating separation. That is a nice move by Harden to free himself up.
Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. The three. Maxey grabs the miss. And Embiid with a clear path to the hoop. Grizzlies with the rebound. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bane for three. And the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson finds Bane from outside the arc.
Every year he's a defensive player of the year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
Harden outside. Can't connect from short range. Shoots the three. And Desmond Bane good for three. Bane's got 21.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just...
Desmond Bane getting it done for Memphis. They kept going to him again and again, and he delivered with a monster quarter. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies? Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And he makes that one.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Stolen. Out to the wing. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with... Oh, look out! Look out!
Okay, I see you. Those long arms of Jackson Jr. get in the passing lanes.
Inside shot. And Adams sends it back. Brooks against Melton. Here's Niang. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And, you know, the Anthony Melton's progression as a shooter has been impressive.
Yeah, he struggled on the pull-up jumpers early in his career, but he worked at it, and now he's very efficient. His offense is almost as good as his defense at this point.
Memphis leading by 10. Kennard, the pass to Tillman. Pass to McDaniels. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Clark, a screen on Melton. Over to the left wing. Some nice passing there by Memphis. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Tillman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
When you have an MVP caliber player like Joel Embiid, you have to be in win mode now, and the Sixers are doing everything they can to get their big fella to the finals.
Is it hard, Richard, to balance the present and the future if you're a team like the 76ers?
No, you should have 100% focus on here and now. Why? Because players like Embiid only come around every 20, 30 years in your franchise. So you should just hedge all of your bets and try and get it done while you have the window.
And it feels like that is truly the direction. There's no deviating from it at all.
No, that's the direction. You look at the champions, the Golden State Warriors, the Milwaukee Bucks, the Lakers, they have all done the same thing. They went into win-now mode.
Melton finds Harrell. It's rebounded by Memphis. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Kennard with the ball. Now guarded by Harrell. Here's Aldama. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Harrell drives in. Can't cash in from close range. And the Grizzlies leading by 11. And there's the drive. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
And they pick up 2. McDaniels got his second bucket.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Kennard against Melton. And it's Luke Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
McDaniels trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Jones kicks to Kennard. .103 left in the first half of the game. And stolen by Harrell. Melton finds McDaniels. Launches a 3. Here's Melton for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
One thing you have to admire about the Grizzlies is their high level of effort. These guys play with such determination on every single play.
Even their superstars like Morant. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. Jackson comes in for Brandon Clark. Baines checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's John Morant in for Tyus Jones.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Morant dishes to Adams. On the wing, Bain. Adams trying to free himself up. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's McDaniels. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And it's Morant missing. McDaniels in the post. Oh, close the buzzer-beating dunk. Okay, David, much appreciated. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by Desmond Bane.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so in the game for the 76ers, on the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward. Morant against Harden. On the wing, Bane. And close. Nice touch on the bank shot. Baines got 23 points.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Harden looking it over. And the jam by Harden.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt here.
And they need more where that came from. They're not out of this hole yet.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. In the corner, it's Bane. Brooks outside. Pass to Morant. Pass to Adams. 4 on the shot clock. From downtown. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Morant passes to Jackson. Here's Brooks, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Maxey. There's the pass to Tucker from past the arc. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. No coverage that time. Baines got 5 points in the quarter.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys. Amazing that Bane fell to the last pick in the first round in 2020. Look at his size, the strength, the range in his jump shot. When shooting's a premium, he should have been drafted earlier. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Harden against Morant. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 12.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds. You also love that Bane absolutely puts in the work.
Oh, high effort guy, high IQ, knows exactly where to be on both ends. What a bright future.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The reviews have been good for the league's moves to eliminate foul calls on non-basketball moves. The NBA said it wanted the game to be played, not manipulated. Draymond Green says it helps to know that you'll have more of a fair opportunity as a defender. Guys can't just cheat the system. Kevin, back to you.
That's great to see, David. Thank you. And a wide open look for Bane. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Baines got 29 in the game.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Outside, Bane. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
Here's Harden. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one's on Morant.
Defense should expect this from Harden. He rarely misses a chance to draw a shooting foul. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Three-pointer by Embiid. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got 5 rebounds tonight. It's Morant with the drive. Bane for 3. Drills it from outside. Bane's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Shot clock at 6. Maxey passes to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Takes a 3. Hands it from downtown. Maxey's got 6.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Puts it up. Harris finds Tucker. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Tucker's got his second basket.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
In the corner, it's Bane. Beyond the arc. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Oh, dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. That will count. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Jones is out there with Desmond Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Bane for 3. He can't get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Now Maxey comes up empty down low. In the corner, it's Harris to the paint, kicks it out to Harden. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, Embiid just terrorizes defenses on the inside. Good luck guarding the big fella.
He hits the second from the line. And the Grizzlies leading by 16. And here is Bane. He kicks to Jackson. And again, Memphis no good. Philadelphia shooting for the game at 42%. Harris dishes to Harden. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Memphis. They've only given up 1 point in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, 6'11" players are not supposed to move like Jaren Jackson Jr. He is different.
And the dunk by Embiid.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Jones kicks to Jackson. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Tucker the pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
That body control, baby. Harris smashing through it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Outside, Bane. From outside, off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The shot's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Memphis has gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. And they get it back. Bane inside the three-point line. And there's the foul. It's on Steven Adams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team. Substitution on the court.
The 76ers trail by 13. And the foul on Harden. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Now here's Morant for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Pass to Maxey, the 17-footer. And too long on the shot. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Morant for three. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Going inside. Kennard for three. That one, no good. Now the 76ers take it the other way.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Grizzlies.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Desmond Bane.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Kennard against Maxey. This one for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
And here's Harden for three. Offensive rebound. Morant outside. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
That one falls.
Now, look, he can certainly extend his range, but Embiid is very comfortable from distance.
From deep three-point range, Kennard's shot is off. Now, here's Maxey. Harris kicks to Harden. No good there. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They won it. All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the three. Now here's Morant. Here's Adams. The shot. Payne, no good.
And this is exactly what you have to do to stop him. That was a tremendous contest, forcing the miss.
And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Now here's Garland. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Back to LeVert. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
And here comes Cleveland. Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Mobley. Shakes him. That shot off the mark. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. From deep, Payne. And no good. The ball's knocked loose. LeVert passes to Mitchell. And just around a minute and a half into this first quarter. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
I like the mindset here of Donovan Mitchell. Decides to get into the painted area and finish it. Nicely done.
And here's Morant outside. Cavaliers with a rebound. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Outside Mitchell. Takes a three. The shot off that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Outside Payne. To the paint. Brooks from outside. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, Steven Adams' instinct is to pass it first, and what instincts he has. Wow, pretty play.
Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it. Darius Garland has not only become a leader on the floor, B.A., he's also become the emotional leader, one of the more vocal guys on this entire team.
Now here's Adams. Double team on Adams. Lets a floater go. Memphis calls timeout.
That's a good timeout. They just can't hit anything.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Just 5 to shoot. There's the drive. Memphis needs to get off a shot. The drive by Payne. Good D by Mobley. And for Garlandors, the production has stuck out the most.
Oh, boy. I mean, he's become ultra-productive on the offensive end. The points, the rebounds, the assists, all are going up. This guy is becoming one of the most well-rounded young guards in the entire league.
Now here's Mobley. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Payne into the lane, and down it goes. Jam that one home. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Garland for 3. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Morant. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
So explosive coming off the screen. Morant is sudden and deadly.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Stolen by Payne. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Jackson gets the bucket. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Here's Morant. The Cavs getting their last shot to go.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
And he makes the first. And Morant drops them both. The Cavs trailing. 34 seconds left in the first quarter here. Here's Mitchell. The putback. Adams grabs the miss. For Memphis, they've gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Jackson outside. And the 6-footer is good. Jackson's got 5 now.
He picks the exact right moment to get himself a clear line to the basket.
To the middle. And he slams it in one-handed.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And here's Morant outside. Missed inside. And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3, the small forward. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. You know, Grant, sometimes with certain flagrant fouls, you'll hear people say it was a dirty play, but not a dirty player. But when does it become both?
Well, we all understand, B.A., dirty plays aren't good for the game, but sometimes a flagrant foul will happen. A lot of times, though, you have to factor in a pattern of behavior. I really believe players who have a history of being called for a lot of flagrant fouls plays a big role in how it's perceived.
To the wing, right side. Here's Aldama, green covering. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They trail by 9. Here's Okoro, defended by Jones. And the foul called on Luke Kennard. That's his first foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. To the inside, Wade. Lays it up and banks it in.
You know, how about the big fella making the right play there to create that bucket?
Here's Kennard. Here's Aldama. Pass to Tillman. Outside Jones. Now Kennard. Is rebounded by Okoro. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Doris, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Pass to Tillman. Here's Aldama. Jones with the ball. Kennard outside. Clock at 4. Wing shot on the way. And he nails the jumper. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Lopez with it, and Clark picks him up defensively. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jones drives in. They get it back. Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Here's Aldama. For three. It's rebounded by Wade. Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis's ball.
Yeah, not a smart move on that pass. Hopefully he'll learn from that.
A minute 58 left in the first half. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA expanding its footprint through video games. Commissioner Adam Silver said, quote, "There's an opportunity to capture a new kind of fan who isn't currently watching our games but enjoys playing NBA 2K. By learning about the players and the teams, they're more likely to engage in the live product." Brian?
Yeah, it goes hand in hand, Allie. Thanks.
Well, Coro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
Pass to Aldama. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Outside, Green. 1:10 left to play in the second quarter. Here's Wade. Clock at 6. Can't nail the jumper. Clark in the post. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Inside. Here's Wade. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Kennard. From deep. And another miss by Memphis.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Here's Wade. Clark covers. Unloads. Wade, that's good. 10 points for him.
Reliable approach. Getting the ball in the paint and going to work.
Jones drives in. Banked it in off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
And Kennard with the 3. Kennard's got 5 now.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
And so that's the end of the first half.
The Cavaliers 2. And get loud for the Unlucky.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for J.B. Bickerstaff as we get into the second half. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the small forward position.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Dane, the pass to Brooks. Garland comes with the double team. From deep, Morant gets the 3 ball to go.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. For 3, Allen knocks it down from distance.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Adams with a screen on Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Payne. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut it to the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 11.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
Jackson with a screen on Mitchell. Bane into the lane. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Now here's LeVert. Pass to Mitchell. The three. It doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. The three from Bane. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
They get it back. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot to the paint. LeVert. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Allen. Mobley outside. Now Garland. Back to Mobley. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. And it's Morant off the drive. Misses from short range. The Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. And it's Mitchell. The miss. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Brooks finds Jackson. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the jam!
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Green is checked in.
And guys, I think the future is so bright for Jared Allen. We're talking about an athletic, mobile big man who has already proven to be an accomplished two-way player.
The Cavaliers have gotten 6 of 11 attempts to fall so far in the third. Brooks against Mitchell. 44 seconds left in the third quarter. Allen on the wing. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Allen's got 8 points.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Caris LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
Pass to Adams. Kennard outside. Back to Adams. Kicks it out to Kennard. Over Mobley. Kept alive. Jackson outside. The three is up. No good there. And here is Green. Pass to Allen. From deep, Mobley. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. All right, let's take a look at our assist to the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Luke Kennard out there with Ja Morant. And it's Brooks in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he gets that one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Can't get it to go. Making him 5 for 10 now. LeVert passes to Mobley. Oh, sweet move. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Memphis has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Morant finds Adams. Brooks outside. Pass to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. That's his 6th make in 11 tries.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in the zone, he stays aggressive.
And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a three-point play. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Baines checked in. Final quarter of play. About a minute and a half off the clock. Up top, Bain. Checked by Mitchell. Now Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Bain. Good. 5 for 9 shooting so far.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly and capitalizing.
Here's Mobley. Goes back up. Outside for Green. Back to Allen. Outside Mitchell. Here's the 3. Good work defensively by Brooks.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Bain. And another basket for Memphis.
Boy, what else is new? This guy's accuracy this quarter has been phenomenal.
The Cavaliers have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the 4th. Mitchell misses.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
He gets it in there.
And Morant is a natural leader, someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
Pass to Green, and stolen by Morant. Let's go with a 3. Bain, no good. Cleveland now, time running out. LeVert passes to Allen. Hey, expanding his range. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Morant with it. Green picks him up. Adams with the ball. Double team on Adams. Outside for Brooks. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Ja Morant.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy, in attack mode all evening.
Now here's Green. Pass to Mitchell. 4 on the clock. Outside Morant. Tries the spin move. Rebounded by Green.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Now here's LeVert. Fires the 3. No good on the shot. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he's already proven that in the playoffs he is willing to be a go-to scorer. He's committed to improving his game. He's got to continue to work at the defensive end of the floor.
Outside, Green. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
The attention to detail on defense. Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by LeVert. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
And here's Morant outside. Misses there. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Allie LaForge.
NBA shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. It makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
The wide open look here for Garland. Another three for Cleveland.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Driving inside. The slam dunk by Garland.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
Now, Mobley. James Harden missing on the three. Garland surveying the D. His three-pointers off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Tucker dishes to Harden. For the three. A new 14 for the 76ers. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
You see why they go to Embiid in close. I mean, he's more than capable of getting it in the hoop.
Mitchell with it. He's against Tucker. A nice shot by Mobley.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Harden, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now, here's Mitchell. Karis LeVert unable to get his last shot to go. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers trail by 6. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. 6 points for Joel Embiid.
He's showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer. Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
Maxey passes to Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 8.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board. When Joel Embiid enters the NBA, many question if he would be able to overcome the devastating injuries.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Ball's knocked loose, out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Boy, I like the fact that's intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be in their face all night long.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 11. A three-pointer is right on target.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
The Cavaliers leading by 8. Mitchell finds Garland. Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia. Cleveland's gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. There's Garland. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with fun.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul.
The previous play
Make
is
it
under review.
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which...
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Allen dishes to Mobley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Osman comes in for Karis LeVert. Danny Green, he's checked in for Mitchell. And it's a Okoro in for Garland. 5 to shoot. Harden kicks to Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Stolen by Harden. That one doesn't drop. And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Yep. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Green in the post. He's covered by Maxey. And Embiid with the block.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Wade passes to Osman. There's the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And it's Wade with the jam.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
First team foul.
On defense, Philadelphia down by 12. Lopez against Embiid. Osman, the pass to Okoro. Back to Osman. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position. Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jared Allen's checked in for Lopez. Karis LeVert comes in for Jetty Osman. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Green. And it's Garland in for Okoro. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. And that one is hammered home.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Here's Tucker. Now here's Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the three off target. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Mitchell outside. To the inside. Here's Allen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Earning a trip to the stripe that time. Allen constantly on the move, which makes him hard to guard.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And Cleveland with a change here, too. Mobley's checked in. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Hilton the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Milton's shot is good. There's a minute 47 left here in the second. Well, Shake Milton Clark is 6'5". Has a 7-foot wingspan. I mean, that is insane size for a guard.
It sure is, Kevin. I mean, that's freakish length when you're only 6'5". And it allows Milton to guard positions 1 through 4. And I think that's critical in today's NBA with all of the switching we see defensively. So Shake's effort level helps him on defense as well. It's the wingspan and the want-to that make him a versatile defender.
The Cavaliers again can't hit. McDaniels finds Harold. Here's Niang, covered by Mobley. Mobley with the block. Down he goes. Nice one there from Niang. Cleveland leading by 9. Outside Garland. It's stolen by Milton. One-on-one fast break. A three-pointer, no good. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. For 3, Mitchell. They get it back. Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
And Garland comes to help. Stolen by LeVert. And the Cavaliers pushing it up now. Garland leading the charge. And slam dunk by Allen.
Woo-hoo-hoo, that's the stuff of nightmares for the defense. They'll see that one in their sleep. A long athlete like Allen flying in the air, that's a bad picture.
For 3, Mitchell. Allen, great positioning on the putback. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
Yeah, Jeff.
Thanks, David. And we'll be...
Your 76ers, 22. The Cavaliers, 37.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Darius Garland. Guys, what a contribution.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Tipping off the second half, here's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. The 76ers trail by 17. Pass to Niang. Here's Milton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mitchell outside. Lobbed up there for Allen. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break, Philadelphia. Here's Milton. Stolen by LeVert. Passes it to Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. In the second half, they've only given up one basket coming from the free throw line. A slam dunk by Garland.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Basket good.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Niang kicks to Melton. 6 to shoot.
Come get it, come get it.
It's stolen by Green. Now the pass to Okoro. And Okoro throws it down.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful, because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They've gone on a 13-0 run, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And both free throws good for Wade. The 76ers have got a paltry 0 of 6 to begin the third quarter. What a terrible start to the half. Embiid finds Harden. Back to Embiid. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Allen with it. Picked up by Harris. To the middle. Here's Wade. And then Wade slams it in.
Boy, Karis LeVert has done a nice job elevating his playmaking ability, which helps him and his team.
Shot from the low block. And it's Harris with the bucket inside.
And with that much needed basket, he finally ends that 17-0 run by Cleveland.
The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
I'd say that shot is well within his range.
I would hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
Mobley, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And the Cavaliers call time here.
In for the Cavaliers, Evan Mobley. Timeout, Cleveland. Fans, how about a big round of applause for your Sixers youth dance team. All right, fans, let's hear it for your 76ers youth dance team.
Cleveland's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
A t-shirt.
And here's Garland for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Harden the pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Allen.
How about your Sixers ENT?
And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
P.J. Tucker. That's his 3rd personal foul.
Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
So aggressive and explosive. Mitchell working above the rim and doing damage. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Looking to get it going. Harden, no good. Cleveland's gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Mobley. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Embiid.
And at 250 lbs, Embiid is a terror inside, using that large frame to draw those fouls.
The 76ers have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. That one misses. And so LeVert will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam, because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guys. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And how about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And it's Allen with the jam. Great game for him. Double-double down. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Here's Maxey. That one good for 2.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
3 points.
Garland's got 3 assists in the game. LeVert against Harden. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Cavaliers have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Garland with the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
Back to Embiid, and stolen by Mobley. Here's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now, to stop the run, and Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what, I don't know if any center in the league can score in as many ways as Embiid. Maybe Jokic, but those two are pretty much in a class by themselves. Embiid showing us everything tonight.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for him at that end of the floor.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
The 3 from Garland. They get it back. The 76ers have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Embiid. No good on that one, so Cleveland will take it the other way. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
Those kinds of plays are the ones that get you on the lead and help keep you in front.
Pass to Allen. Mobley inside. He's against Tucker. Mobley dishes to Mitchell. Over Maxey. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
He's so strong from mid-range. The D needs to keep in mind what a feel Mitchell has for that shot.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Harden looking it over. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for Cleveland.
You don't see this kind of a blowout offense. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Darius Garland.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Mobley wide open. Knocks down the three ball. And he's now got the double-double. 11 points and 12 rebounds. And here are the 76ers now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Harden. That shot no good. Great D that time from LeVert. And Cleveland can just let the clock run down here. The three from Garland. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Releases from 15, misses. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. This crowd, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Tyrese Maxey is out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the small forward.
Oh, an athletic move by James Harden, beating the D and then rubbing it in their face with the slam.
Morant finds Brooks, and the whistle blows, and it's going to be over the back here. And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides, and that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
Brooks from outside. Joel Embiid with the board. Outside Harden. Here's Maxey. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
Everyone knows Harden is a talented passer. He can really rack up those assists.
Out to the wing. Back to Morant, and Morant gets double teamed. Pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Shot clock at 6. Takes it inside, and the layup is good off the glass.
Now you see him, now you don't. There's only a few players that are faster with the ball than John Morant. And some will remember that Desmond Bane was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside for Morant. 13 feet out. And it's Harris with the rebound. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bane earlier in the draft, Smitty.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
Kicks it out to Jackson. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Morant against Embiid. Pass to Bane. There's the 3. On the wing, Bane. Takes a 3. Some solid defense from Maxey.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Outside Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance.
PJ Tucker is a lights-out three-ball specialist. The D must respect his range.
Bane finds Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And the whistle blows as the basket counts. Chance at a three-point opportunity here. One free throw coming up.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Over to the left wing. Back to Tucker. Here's Maxey going inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Maxey's got his second basket.
Wow, the vision of PJ Tucker made that play possible.
Here's Morant. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Embiid. Pass to Harden. Tries again. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Stolen by Harden. Here's Embiid. Ooh, some solid defense from Adams.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Bane, no good. The 76ers have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer, that vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
And here's Morant outside. Buries it from 3. Morant's got 9.
exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
.35 seconds left in the first. Oh, stolen by Harden. Outside Maxey. Here's Embiid. And again, it's Philadelphia.
When he's in the zone, Embiid can just knock it down, turning the pass immediately into points.
From deep, Morant. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Outside Maxey. Deflects the pass. Pass to Morant. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Every team is looking for that star to lead them to great things. Morant already looks the part.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Outside Maxey. Harden from outside. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Right now is their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
They've got Jalen McDaniels. Montrezl Harrell is out there with George Niang. Then there's DeAnthony Melton, and it's Milton in at point guard. That's the group for Philadelphia to kick off the second quarter.
Yikes, how did he miss that? I mean, he makes 9 out of 10 of those.
Jones with the ball. Milton covering. That puts him in the lead.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate. You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
4-3. On the wing, Jones. And that's a foul called on Montrezl Harrell. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Jones from outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, BA, and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody. The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Open shot by Melton. Kennard with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Lets it go from deep. And again, Memphis no good. The Sixers leading. From deep, Melton. That shot is off. On the wing, Jones. Covered by Milton. Jones misses. The 76ers have gone 1 for 6 in the second quarter. Not great. For 3. A nice shot by Milton. Milton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Pass to Aldama from downtown, on target from range.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the left wing. There's the triple. The rebound by Melton. Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second.
It's easy to see what a strong on-the-ball defender DeAnthony Melton is. Tremendous instincts, quick hands, and a ton of energy.
Here's Kennard. The three-pointer off the mark. Philadelphia's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell.
Boy, if you're the coach, you hate to see that kind of miscommunication between your guys.
And it's a completely new group for the 76ers.
2 minutes.
Payne against Maxey. Fires from deep. And it's Harris with the rebound. The steal numbers for Melton are always strong. Surprising how many blocks he gets, though, Smitty.
BA, his block rate is much better than other guys who stand 6'2". Combine that with his steals, and you can see why players dread having DeAnthony Melton guard them.
Memphis trailing here. Outside Morant. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
And then Harden with the jam.
It is so difficult to guard Harden on the drive. Tremendous finishing at the hoop, but he's also elite at drawing fouls.
Here's Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Maxey, pass to Embiid. And another shot. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds in the game. And it's Morant off the drive. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Memphis leading. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
PJ Tucker. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
The upside Ja Morant has is exciting. An explosive young talent with an outstanding work ethic.
Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Back to Harden. Stolen by Kennard. Tipped away. This one for 3. Drains the triple. Kennard's got 6 in the quarter.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front.
Thanks very much, Allie.
Your 76ers, 23. The Grizzlies, 32.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
And these weren't just putbacks and alley-oops. He was roaring to the rim and finishing.
On the court for the Grizzlies. Luke Kennard out there with Tyus Jones. Then it's Xavier Tillman. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 3. All right, Smitty, let's talk defense. Yes, that side of the ball. What makes a great defensive player in today's game?
I think the number one thing for me is grit. Also, D is about heart and desire. The best defenders never take a play off. They play hard all the time. They also study film, and a lot of playing defense is mental. Exploding to the rim, Luke Kennard slams it in. His offensive energy is a difference maker.
And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Kennard can't get it to go. The Sixers trailing. Here's Harris. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Everything worked except for the outcome. You want him to shoot that every time.
Pass to Aldama. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Drops in the three. Embiid's got 9.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
Nice shot by Kennard.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
On the wing, Harden, defended by Jones. And Harden with the slam.
Ooh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turned things around.
Harden with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. For 3, Maxey. The 3 is up. Harden misses. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. Tillman misses.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
And Clark with a block. Jones, the pass to Kennard. Puts up a 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
The range of Luke Kennard on display. This guy is a lights-out shooter.
Here's Harden. And he's going to the line for 2. The officials saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Tyus Jones.
No debate there. He got hammered. I'll tell you what, a lot can be said about the contract Harden took to stay in Philly. He took less than what he commanded to help the team sign depth and rotation players. A very big gesture from Harden, showing just how much he wants to win in Philly.
Harden with it. 10 points for him. Back to Harris. 3-pointer. Hits the 3-pointer. Harris has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Beautiful catch and shoot. Look at the pass right on time. And Tobias, he knocks it down.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Here's Embiid. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Embiid's got 7 now in this quarter.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Morant with it. Guarded now by Maxey. Stolen by Harden. And now the Sixers on the break. For 3, here's Harris. Here's Embiid. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Ja Morant picks one up.
He can be such a physical force. It's so hard to keep Embiid from getting to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Bane, no good.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
His rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And this kind of play is only going to grow their lead, holding the other guys down on defense and converting on the turnover. The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And with the Memphis Grizzlies, Smitty, they felt like an underdog for as long as they've been around.
It seems to fuel each and every guy that plays here. BA, they want to prove the doubters wrong. It's something that has really brought this group together. This is why Bane's teammates look for him on the break, because he is relentless on his attack.
Harden, the pass to Tucker, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
At the line for Philadelphia, PJ Tucker.
He's off on the second.
Taking 3 shots.
And he nails the third. And we've got 28 seconds left in the third quarter. Maxey against Bane. Pass to Brooks. It's stolen by Maxey. Now here's Embiid. 14 points for him. Left side Tucker. Outside Harden. From the arc. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. The free throw drops for Morant.
James Harden. That's his third.
That one's no good.
Second team foul. Shooting for Memphis.
And he nails the third. And so it's Memphis. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. The hustle they've shown on defense. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Memphis leading. Oh, stolen by Harden.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Check it out. Harden putting on a show, throwing down an acrobatic dunk.
Bane, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Harden drawing the double team. Outside Tucker. On the wing, Harden. Pass to Embiid. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
You know Embiid loves to produce like this, and you can tell it's firing up the team as well.
Bane, the pass to Morant. Outside for Brooks. Adams up top, down to 5 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Morant, shoots over Harden, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Outside Tucker. Outside for Harden. Oh, stolen by Morant. Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Bane. Takes the 3. And another miss by Memphis. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And it's Maxey missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
You know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
From deep. Bane, no good. The 76ers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Outside Harden. The 3. They get the rebound. Embiid. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
And here are the Grizzlies now.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooks finds Morant from behind the arc. Here's Adams. The 3 from Bane. And it's blocked by Embiid.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
Outside for Morant. From outside the arc. Philadelphia grabs the miss. Harris has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Maxey. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, I also have to call out the work they've done at the line. And they've been excellent at drawing fouls and capitalizing on those free points.
There's Jackson with the three. Good, and the setup by Moran. Moran's got 3 assists in the game.
Not only is Jaren a viable option from 3, he's a primary threat from there. That's how good of a shooter he is.
And it's Brooks missing. The 76ers running out of time. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Three-pointer, Harden. Here's Harris. Unable to get that one. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. 44 seconds left in the 4th quarter. There's Jackson with the 3. Here's Moran. Outside for Brooks. Pass to Bane. Launches it. He drops it from range. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 10.
A fun-loving player on and off the court, Embiid continues to get better. One of the league's top big men.
Morant, the pass to Bane. Three-pointer, no good.
At this point, it just feels like it's over.
They couldn't make enough plays when it mattered. Interesting game, though, in terms of some of the matchups.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to foul there.
Slowly but surely, Harris continues to elevate his game. The shooting, the playmaking, the ability to make a difference.
And the basket by Bane.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the 4th, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. It ends up
backcourts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center. Just 4 to shoot. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Nice jump shot from the top of the key.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
And a wide open look for Bane. No good with the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. For 3, Mitchell. It's good from long range. Mitchell's got 5 minutes.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Adams in the high post. Out to Brooks from the arc. Memphis the rebound. Bane passes to Adams. Morant outside. And finished up by Morant.
Okay, I see you, Ja, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Now, here's Mitchell over Bane. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Jackson against LeVert. Jackson with the basket on the assist by Morant.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
LeVert finds Mobley, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Green against Morant. Outside for Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Back to Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot before second violation.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Inside. Allen kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Green, the pass to Allen. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
A very strong young man. Allen, tough to defend anywhere on the floor.
And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And here are the Cavaliers now, following the score by Memphis. And Mobley throws it down.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Well, he has such tremendous upside, Evan Mobley, and we've even heard coaches express jealousy that J.B. Bickerstaff gets the coaching.
Young big men usually take time to adapt to this league, not him. Beyond the production, you love his maturity and the leadership by example.
Mitchell wide open, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Morant outside. Good D by Mobley.
Defense pulled out all the stops and shut him down there.
Mitchell passes to Mobley. Back to Mitchell. The feed to Mobley. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Now here's Jackson. He's got 5. Bane. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. Free throw good. Bane. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. And Bane drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Garland. Wade a screen on Morant. Here's Garland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This man has a real crafty handle. Garland, I bet he surprises himself sometimes with his moves.
Payne for 3. They get it again. Pass to Morant. Here's Jackson. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter, we've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Clark in at the 4. Kennard for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Kennard's got the lead up to 2 now for Memphis.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. Richard, safe to say you were a pretty good defender in your day, so tell me, who was the most difficult player you had to defend?
I've had to guard some of the best scorers in NBA history, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, but there is nobody like Kevin Durant. His height, his skill set, KD is probably the most unguardable player we've ever seen.
All Hall of Famers. Wow. Now, here's Okoro. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right side, Garland. Passes it to Okoro. Dishes it to Wade. Shot clock at 5. The shot, no good. And it's Jones with the ball for the Grizzlies. The pass to Tillman. To the left side wing. The 3 ball. Hits the 3-point bomb. Aldama's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Garland with it. Lets the 3 fly. It's Clark with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Kennard finds Jones. Here's Aldama. The tray. He's off on that one. Here's Osman. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
And it's a completely new group for Cleveland. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Adams outside. Adams drawing the double team. Outside for Jackson. The 3. It drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Mitchell against Brooks. Mitchell right side. Stolen by Jackson. Morant with a wide open look. Off target from outside. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Mitchell outside. Pass to LeVert. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 3. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Memphis leading by 4. The 3 from Morant. Connects from three-point range. Morant's got 7 points.
If Morant knocks those down consistently, you got zero chance on defense.
Allen kicks to Mobley. Mitchell outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies. Good on both. Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognized it. He was 3rd in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir. Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
And Morant gets it to go. And now a 10-point Grizzly lead.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. To the paint. It's stolen by Adams. And it's Memphis on the break. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
And the defense so concerned with Mitchell in the 2-man game. That opens things up for others. Nice find.
Morant right side. Brooks with no one around. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
The score, your Cavaliers, 24, the Grizzlies, 36.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Desmond Bane really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with LeVert, and it's Green in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many different ways. And
look at that play right there!
That's how it's done.
Woo! Wow.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Brooks outside. He kicks to Jackson. Brooks dishes to Jackson. Brooks the pass to Bane. It's Morant in the corner. Good on the 3-point shot. Morant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Here's Mitchell. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Look, when you're as explosive as Ja, then opponents are going to let you take shots from deep.
LeVert with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. It's stolen by Adams. Morant looking around. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta. Morant's got 22.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Got a piece of it. Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
But he rises to the rim for the finish.
Memphis leading by 17. Brooks outside. Shoots the three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Adams kicks to Brooks. Morant outside. It's tipped.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now here's Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's his first foul. And Cleveland making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Darius Garland.
Brooks against Mitchell. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 7 points for the quarter.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Payne for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group.
And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
Lets it go from the wing, and it's Memphis with another. For Cleveland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. Screen by Allen. Mitchell in the corner. And there's the pass to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Offensive rebound. Mobley misses.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Jones looking for an opening. Launches it.
Grizzlies foul. Xavier Tillman. His second team foul.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Drills it from outside. Garland's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
The Cavaliers trail by 20.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. And of everything. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. So on the floor for Memphis. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the 5 roaming the paint. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
On the wing, Jackson. Back to Morant. From downtown. Not going to go that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Pass to Mobley. Allen in the post. Guarded by Bane. Kept alive. It's LeVert on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. LeVert's got 5 points now this quarter.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
The three from Morant. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Garland with it. Now defended by Adams. Here's Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Morant against Mobley. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And so he hits both. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
It is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And he's been dialed in from the field, Kevin. Good on over 60% of his attempts. They've been working the ball around well, and he's benefited with a lot of open looks. And boy, has he made the most of it.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He told them flat out, we are turning the ball over too much, guys. We can't keep making the hero ball play. Slow it down, run the offense, and make the safe pass. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Outside Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Shoots a 3. And that one is off. And Memphis the other way now. Morant with it. Garland picks him up. And finished off by Morant.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
A nice shot by Mobley.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Here's LeVert. And slam dunk by Allen.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic dunk.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
.139 left to play here in the fourth. Garland the pass to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
No
doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Morant with it, and Allen picks him up defensively.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Garland, no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Tries to save it. The feed to Morant.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Memphis.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Ja Morant.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, but when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And so the ball goes out of bounds. Garland touched it last.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Back to Morant. Outside, Bane. From outside, off the mark.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yeah, they fought as hard as they could. Just wasn't in the cards tonight.
Here's Mitchell. Tries to the hoop.
And the unpredictable nature of Mitchell is hard to game plan against, especially when he drives.
At the line for Cleveland.
And Mitchell drops them both. Now a timeout called by Memphis. They lead by 8. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Here's what's your take?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's Garland picks one up.
You know Ja Morant's such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups. Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
Stolen by Brooks. And so the timeout by Taylor Jenkins here. What's your take, guys?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
Knocked away. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business like they were...
So Cleveland will get first possession. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. Mobley, second chance shot. Allen can't get it to go.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Harris finds Embiid. Outside Maxey. Back to Embiid. All sorts of time. The rebound by Allen.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Allen. Just 4 to shoot.
And there's never been any question about the value of Embiid's defense. And as one of his teammates, it's a great feeling to have that kind of defender beside you.
Nice creativity from the big man, Jared Allen. You've got moves upon moves.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. The rebound by Allen. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Now here's Allen. Clock at 6. Oh, stolen by Harris. Embiid against LeVert. Embiid drawing the double team to the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Mobley with it, now guarded by Harris.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy. Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Harris. And another miss by Philadelphia. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Garland for 3. The shot, no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Embiid passes to Harden, drives to the hoop, and Harden with the slam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Mitchell against Maxey. Pass to Garland. Three-pointer. Another miss by Garland. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Harden with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. And Embiid throws it down.
And there's the process at work. Embiid rolls off the pick and right into scoring position.
Garland for 3. Again, Garland missing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Here's LeVert on the money from 12 feet away.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Harden. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now here's Garland. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Allen, pass to LeVert. A minute 9 left in the first quarter. Allen with a screen on Tucker. 5 on the clock. They double him with Harris. Down low. Here's Allen. Not going to go that time. Embiid with the nice defensive effort. Harden against Garland. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Mitchell. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the things about Donovan Mitchell's game that I love is he's got elite athleticism. There is speed, there's burst, and there's physical strength. This guy is very capable offensively.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
6 on the shot clock. Another shot. He goes up again. Here's Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Outside Mitchell. LeVert outside. Mobley down low. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Sixers ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what's your take on the Sixers so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
We've got Jetty Osman. Okoro is out there with Danny Green. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Wade in at the 4. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. McDaniels can't hit.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
The 3 from Okoro, and the three-pointer goes. Okoro's got his first 3 points of the game.
You love how hard Okoro works for his team and makes himself right there a good option in the catch-and-shoot game.
First team foul.
Now Milton. To the right side. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
The 3 from Okoro. Oh, they pick off the pass. From deep, Melton. Cavaliers with a rebound. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Okoro on the wing. Milton with a steal. Outside McDaniels. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Niang. It's not going to go for him, and it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Wade, and he jams it home with authority.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Melton. Pass to Harrell. Second shot opportunity. Here's Niang. Launches a 3. Drills it from deep.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
The Cavaliers have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Green against Milton. Green in the post. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Oh, took the bump there, powered through it. Go ahead, Mr. Lopez. I see you.
Oh, Oh, got a piece of it. Lopez with the steal. Inside, here's Osman. Nice move. And it's good on the layup. Osman's got his first basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
From deep, Melton. Here's Harrell. They shoot again. Oh, deflected. Pass to Milton. Outside McDaniels. Melton on the wing.
Well, I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. Outside Harden. Now here's Harris. Shot clock at 5. And the 3 off target.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
On the wing, Mitchell. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 5 points.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Nice shot by Harden.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Garland against Harden. Offensive rebound. And Embiid with the block.
A menace on the defensive end. Embiid's reach disrupts your offense.
44 seconds left in the second. Outside Harden. Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
Everybody knows that corner 3 is one of the easier three-point shots. It's just slightly closer in. James Harden doesn't need a whole lot more than that.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here. And
this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And it's good for 2. And the 76ers lead by 4.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Outside for LeVert. Over Harris. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you.
25, the 76ers, 29.
Halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
And on the floor for Doc Rivers as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. And he nails the 3rd. The Cavs trailing. Outside Garland. To the inside. Here's Allen. No luck on that one. Excellent D there from Embiid. Maxey passes to Harden. Beyond the arc. That one is off. And Cleveland will come the other way. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Back to Harden. Outside Tucker. Elbow shot. That one falls.
The defense making it way too easy for him on that jump shot. He'll take that all night.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Team foul.
Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Harden against Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Allen in the high post. Here's Mobley. And it's blocked by Embiid. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. The Sixers leading. Pass to Tucker. The three. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Tucker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Here's Mobley. And the layup falls. Mobley's got 8 points.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
The 76ers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Harden, the pass to Harris. Back to Harden. Pass to Tucker. And here's Harden. Harris right side. Just 5 on the clock. Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
We're beginning to see this more and more from Harris. Just taking what the defense allows, and that time finding the wide open man.
Here's LeVert. Off target from 3-point range.
When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
Outside Maxey. Back to Harden. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Garland against Tucker. Mobley passes to Allen. Back to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Deflects the pass. And Mobley throws it down.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
When you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had one campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break. And this is what we've come to expect from this guy, right? Not only making a ton of shots, but being efficient while doing so.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Here's Harden. Up top, Embiid. The fadeaway. Harden drawing the double team. Goes back up. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Cavs have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Mitchell finds Mobley. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tucker drives it in.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Maxey passes to Harris. Now Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 6 assists in the game.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Here we go, 1-on-1. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Embiid's got 8 points in the quarter. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Garland for 3. They need this. Mobley passes to Allen, and he banks in the layup.
Jared Allen continues to do the dirty work down low. This guy is so fundamentally sound.
Out to Garland. Back to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
And it's Harden penetrating Embiid. And yep, it's good. Embiid's got 14 points.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to be the guy who has to guard Embiid. I mean, you can body him up, get physical with him, and he still finds a way to score.
Joel Embiid, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Well, James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smarts, IQ, and skill standpoint, nice drive right there.
Garland against Harden. Outside Garland. Inside. Here's Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Well, this highlights the agility of Jared Allen. So decisive, so quick in the pick and roll.
Embiid passes to Tucker. Embiid inside. Mobley's on him. Back to Embiid. Good D by Mobley.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Mitchell up top. Maxey covering. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. Mobley, left side. Fires the 3. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Evan Mobley is in a zone right now. The defense would be well advised to try to keep it away from him.
To the inside, Embiid, and he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Outside Tucker from deep 3-point range. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mitchell. Back to LeVert. Mitchell finds LeVert. Mitchell with the ball. Maxey covering. Now Allen out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harden with it. He's picked up by Garland. Harden, the pass to Tucker. Outside Maxey. Shot clock at 6. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got rebound number 7 tonight. Pass to Garland. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Back to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
And Embiid throws it down.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Allen a screen. Pass to Mobley. The 3-ball. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 now. Harden with it. He's picked up by Garland. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Boy, he has that great combination of strength and athleticism. Tucker loves to attack the rim.
And here's LeVert for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Embiid passes to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
You can't discount Embiid's value as a passer. That vision and court awareness. These are traits a team loves to have in a big man.
And down it goes. 2 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
They get it again. Embiid. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Mobley passes to LeVert. Back to Mobley. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Mobley may be thin of frame, folks, but showing you he's willing and able to absorb the contact and make the play anyway.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 6. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Every moment counts here. They have got to get moving.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Garland for 3. The rebound by Embiid.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
And Tucker gets it to go. And the 76ers lead by 9. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
Now here's Garland. From deep, Mobley. They get it back. Another shot. Gets the bucket.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
Allie, thank you as always.
Thank you.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.